Great. Thank you, Emmalee, for being a volunteer to demonstrate the Tearless Trauma, which is one of the gentle techniques. And it's to really assist you to feel calm and safe with me to be able to talk about something that was distressing. So it's an amazing tool. So we just talked about the steps. So I'm going to go through those steps with you. Now, you do have something that you know is slightly distressing. I'm going to ask you actually if you could give that a title, but not a title that's going to really distress you. It might be just a silly title, cartoon character, or a color. Would you be able to give me a title?
Yeah. The work situation.
Work situation. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do without going into the details is give me a guessed number out of 10. If you were to go into the details, so it's like you just quick guess. What do you think it might be? If you were to go into it.
About a 7.
Yeah, about a 7. And I am going to ask you, I don't want you to go into the details at all. So I'd like you to stay with me and keep your eyes on me. Your mind will try to, but the idea is I'm helping you not to go there, but your subconscious will start connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any sensation in your body when you think about the work situation, just with me here now?
Yes, I feel a tightness in my chest and throat.
Okay, so tightness in the chest and throat. And this is a good question always to ask. Is there one stronger than the other, the chest or the throat?
Probably more the throat, but it's kind of right in the middle.
Okay, so it's quite similar. Okay. All right, so all we're going to do is really take the edge off. Your job with me is to stay with me. And if I see your eyes wandering off, because you might be trying to go into it, I'm going to just ask you to come back with me.
Okay.
So just take a moment before we even begin to just recognize your body, you in your body, Emmalee in her body, and just breathe. Relax your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna aim to just help you feel calmer, so you can then maybe go into the event. All right, so all we're going to do is start with tapping on the top of the head, and we're just going to say, this work situation movie.
This work situation movie.
And the eyebrow where the hair begins. This work situation movie.
This work situation movie.
Side of the eye. I have this movie.
I have this movie.
Under the eye. A situation at work.
A situation at work.
Under the nose. This feeling in my chest and throat.
This feeling in my chest and throat.
Tapping the chin. This work situation movie.
This work situation movie.
Collarbone. I have this movie.
I have this movie.
Under the arm. This work situation movie.
This work situation movie.
And the ribs. This situation that happened.
This situation that happened.
Take a pause and a breather. And let it go. We've just done a really short round, but I'm just going to get you to take a quick guess at the number. It was a 7.
Probably it's a bit below that. 6.5.
Yes. And it's the same feeling in your throat and chest.
It's just calmer. So I still have the same feeling, but I don't feel quite so grabbed.
Good. Excellent descriptions. Good. Okay, so we're going to go back to the top of the head. This work situation.
This work situation.
Eyebrow. Situation with work.
This situation with work.
Side of the eye. I am feeling a bit calmer.
I am feeling a bit calmer.
Under the eye. I'll go there when I'm ready.
I'll go there when I'm ready.
Under the nose. This remaining feeling in my body.
This remaining feeling in my body.
Tapping the chin. This work situation movie.
This work situation movie.
Collarbone. I feel it in my, where is it again now?
More throat and head.
Yeah, I feel it in my throat and head.
I feel it in my throat and head.
I'm aware it's in my throat and head.
I'm aware it's in my throat and head.
Can I say I'm open to let the feeling go in my head? And yeah, I'm open to let this sensation go.
I'm open to letting this sensation go.
So I can start working through my situation.
So I can start working through my situation.
Let's take another breather. Don't go into the details, please, but just recognize how you're feeling. And if you want to give me a guess number again at what you think it might be if you went into it.
I think it'd be a 6.
6, that's 6, okay. And you say a 6 because there's still, can you explain, without going into details, what makes you say it's a 6?
Because I think if I were to start working through the detail, it would very quickly spike.
Okay, yeah, so top of the head, so that's okay.
Yep.
This remaining work situation movie.
This remaining work situation movie.
Eyebrow, I have apprehension.
I have apprehension.
Side of the eye, I'll go there when I feel calmer.
I'll go there when I feel calmer.
Under the eye, I still have this apprehension.
I still have this apprehension.
Under the nose, this work situation movie.
This work situation movie.
Good, tapping the chin. This sensation in my throat and at the top of my head.
This sensation in my throat and at the top of my head.
I'm open to feeling safer to go there.
I'm open to feeling safer to go there.
Is there anything else you would like to introduce, to say?
I'm ready for it to be dealt with.
Yeah, under the arm. I'm ready for it to be dealt with. I'm ready for it to be dealt with.
I'm thinking it as I'm saying it. I'm ready for it to be dealt with. Sorry.
Okay, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So that's good feedback because we kind of got a bit too much information. So let's just stop and pause and breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And this sometimes happens when people just say, actually, I'm ready to tell you. So I'm going to check first though, because imagine if this was really highly traumatic, I don't want to take you there. We can deal with it if it happens. Remember, we can bring the intensity down, but the idea is gentle as it can be. What's the guess number now, Emmalee, if you were to imagine going into it now?
Probably a 5. Yeah.
Okay, so ideally the rule is we try and get it to a 3, but for some people a 5 is enough and they say, you know what, I'm kind of wanting to tell you. Would you like to do another round, or are you ready to, because I've got time actually to take you through to the movie technique, so it's up to you. You let me know how you're feeling.
No, I feel okay to talk about it. So yeah,
okay,
that would be my, yeah.
What I might do, if it's okay, Emmalee, I'm just going to stop the recording because that was the Tearless Trauma demonstration, and then I'll start another one.
Yep.
So thanks for being a demonstration on that. So I'll just stop that there.